Hey, are we here already? I had to change the time a little bit later because my baby was here and I was trying to get ready. So I changed the time to give me a little bit more time. So, so we can just kind of wait for a little bit. Frazzled, I don't know if you want me to. I don't know. What do you think of this idea of me cooking some enchiladas while we chat? What do you think of that? I know at some point we are going to look at some of the craziness that went on in Georgia this morning. You guys have probably seen most of that. But is it for 8:30 or 1:30? Sounds, yep. Hey, you do what you want, I'm watching. Yeah, I was planning to start at 6 and then the baby was here and I was trying to get ready. So anyway, I think I'll just start kind of getting stuff going to cook and we can still chat about anything you guys want. Anything you want, just tell me what you want. I'm going to try to watch. Anybody wants to come up, of course, please do it. I'm going to cook some hamburger. You know, I was born and raised in Arizona, so like when I was growing up, we didn't have spaghetti. We didn't have anything like that. We had Mexican food for breakfast, for lunch. That's what we eat. So I don't make it that often because Mr. Snotty doesn't love it. He tolerates it. So do I have this where you guys can see? Maybe not, huh? Hello, CR. We've got Frazzled, we've got Beck, we've got CR. Hello, everybody. Has everybody had a good day? Anybody who wants to come on up and chat with us, you're welcome to. Anybody, anything you want to hear about, talk about, it's all up to you guys, whatever you want. Do you guys like Mexican food? I don't know if I'm allowed to call it that all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call it, but that's what I call it. And oh, another really fun thing I kind of want to tell everybody about is that for whatever reason, I never got involved with making tamales. A lot of my family does, a lot of my friends do, and we're always very excited every year we get tamales from somebody. But it's never even occurred to me to make them. But this year I've decided I'm going to make them. So I think I will go live and make them. I know it takes a really long time. So I hear. I've never even helped anyone. It seems really odd. My sister makes them. A lot of people I know make them. And I just never have. But I'm going to this year. I'm going to make them. And I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to cut some onions. Never done this before this way, so. Hey. I don't know if you heard that I plan on making tamales this year. What do you think about that? Never made them before. but I really like them, and I'm always happy for people to give them to me. So I'm not sure why I've never even bothered to try. Yeah, you think you want to get involved? Anybody wants to get involved in that? I hear it's a big mess, but I've been reading up on all kinds of stuff about it. And I probably should even try to get some recipes from people that I know, but I don't know that I'll do that. You need my mother-in-law to come help. Right. Oh my God, we have sex people. What the hell already? What is this? Does that work for anyone? Do people do that? Okay, I think I missed some of the chat here because of the bots. Now I'm kind of, oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm anybody that wants to bring her over and let her teach us. We'll do the work and let her teach us because we should know how. I can't believe I don't know how. I really can't. It's not show. You can't see. Oh, you don't see the sex bot. I got rid of them right away, I think. So if anybody cares about this for in my family, we make enchiladas a lot different than most people. So, because I don't ever want an enchilada out anywhere. They just don't taste good because we make them our own way. So I am browning some ground beef, and I am dicing up some onion to put in and cook with that. And then I'm going to put seasoned salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and chili powder in the hamburger. I always told my son, any girlfriend he had, I said, you need to make sure that you know how to make our enchiladas, because we don't like other people's. We don't like enchilada sauce in our family. We don't. So we use our own kind of sauce that we've made up ourselves. So what else do you guys want to talk about? So do we want to talk about how ridiculous it is that Billy Joe and Leilani are at a beach bar doing shots and acting like the baby's not in a landfill? Pretty ridiculous. What do you guys think about all that? Did you guys watch Dolly and Betty having it out with them today at their beach hotel? I can play some of that if you want me to. Oh, you're in Arkansas. Oh, see, I missed. That's what I was saying. All those sex bots made me miss some of these things. Oh, yeah. That would be a good idea. I actually will. You know what? I should put it in the description. I can put the recipe. You know, Mr. Snotty is on a conference call right now, so he'll probably join up with us whenever he is free. Him still working. But I definitely will put the recipe. What was too much for being? Yeah, you're right. They had children there. But they're at the bar causing ruckus with people, and they said they were being really loud and obnoxious, which I kind of get that feeling from them anyway. That's what you feel like they are all about. I think so. Oh, I did kind of want to ask everybody. I haven't seen Molly online for a couple of days, which I really kind of was. She needs it, especially after this Jeremy thing. I don't know, but makes me worry a little bit. I'm glad she is taking some time off, and maybe I've just missed it. I don't think so, but. So anybody local knows that I'm going to have some. Oh, she's on right now. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I would have. That's why we have everybody's over there. I'm glad though, because I don't know, Frazzle, did you watch that Jeremy thing the other day? Oh my gosh. Wow. I was starting to get nervous because I thought, is she actually going to send him $1,000? Oh my God. Maybe I should put it over here while I'm cooking, then I can see. Oh, that was too much. Wasn't that though? Oh my God. I totally could smell a rat. Stop. I was like, oh shit, that's not looking good. I don't know if you guys can see. But I can read what you're saying now. Yeah, that was, and every single thing I have to look. I don't know. I was like, oh God, yikes. Definitely not the right time for that nonsense. And I had just been on overwatching Justin's, and I was like, wonder if anybody knows anything about Jeremy. And then I went right over there, and I'm like, oh God, that's crazy. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it needs to be somebody that she doesn't have to have all that with. What is this? Okay. Now I can't see my food, and so I don't even know how bad it is. So I told you all we're going to have a shirt giveaway this Friday for Friday Night Fun. What kind of shirt do we want? Yeah, I hope that she, I know that Justin has recommended that she go with something like one of those places that can just kind of do it all electronically kind of thing. I hope that's what she does. Lord knows this has been a mess. Right. Right. Or having to worry about that they have any, concern about whatever business she has going on, it's not their business. Yeah, I've been seeing Robin here and there on channels. I haven't listened to too much of it though. Looks like she's all over panels everywhere. Whatever. Kind of crazy. So we lost someone that doesn't want enchiladas and they don't want to talk about whatever I'm talking about. Beck said that she's going to come on and make her tortilla soup one day. And we know anybody who is here local knows that I'm going to have a lot of enchiladas tomorrow. Yeah, right. And how are you for some tamales? Beck, what are you thinking about that? I don't know. I feel like, really can't believe I've never done it. They probably went to watch Bullhorn Buddy. Oh, is she on also? Wow. I keep getting weird stuff. I haven't been able to find anything good today to watch, to listen to. I think I screwed up the other day. I watched some kind of bridge thing, and all of a sudden, I don't know. Now it's just sending me all kind of getting weird stuff. It's been nice having that Keeping It Real on, the one from that's local there. She seems to know a lot about that. Just went on. I want something calm. Yeah, we're pretty calm over here. We had a crazy little baby today all day, and his new thing now is to just scream, just just keep yelling. When his dad picked him up, we were was trying to tell his dad a story, and he wasn't having it. Just, So finally, his dad was like, "Yeah, I don't even care what's going on right now. I just gotta go. Just gotta get out of here." Okay, so what is everybody going to be for Halloween? That's a good one, right? You have a voice like Justin, really calm. Oh, Justin's voice is so calm. But his gut laugh is really awesome. He has a good laugh. What about, I'm trying to figure out what to be for Halloween. What is everybody going to be? Do we? I don't know if you guys can tell, I am cooking tortillas right now. So everybody knows I'm not making enchilada casserole. I'm making real enchiladas, which makes people a lot more happy. A lot happier. So Mr. Snotty is going to be Donald Trump. We all know I can't pull off Melania, so I'm not going to go there. So back in the day, before I was losing hair, I would have dyed my hair just as Jimmy. Oh, hi, Justice. I didn't see you before. I missed that. No, I thought about being, I thought about trying to be snotty and food do not mix. I know. When I was writing that, I was like, yeah, that sounds really bad, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to do it anyway. Very, very true. Love enchilada. Me too. I do. I love my enchiladas very much. I don't know if you were here earlier, but we talked about how I grew up in Arizona and we don't make them the way that any restaurant makes them. I cannot eat a enchilada at a restaurant because we make them totally different. But I've been making these ever since I can remember my whole life. And they are yummy. And if you recall the other night, my son-in-law is Latino or whatever, Hispanic, Mexican. He does like my Mexican food too. So I don't know, what are you guys all going to be for Halloween? Is anybody dressing up? I know A Fig is, but I don't know what she's going to be. She has yet to share that with me yet. I saw my granddaughter the other day in her costume. It's so cute. I love that. I love seeing all the kids dressed up. And we don't even get trick-or-treaters at our new place. We get no trick-or-treaters over here. Get all excited and get all ready for them, but we've only lived in this house for, well, 3 years this month. No, don't celebrate Halloween. I know Don gets out of jail soon. Oh, right. No, he does. He does. Yeah, that's a big thing because, wow. Yeah, the big thing now is all about that sheriff's son. I'm sure you've probably heard about that, which is really disgusting. There is something not right going on over there for sure. I don't know that that son has anything to do with Summer, but definitely some nonsense going on. And I think a lot about those boys. I'm wondering about what's happening with those boys. I hope they're in a good. It can't be much worse than Dawn and Candace. But yeah, that's wild. I can't imagine. That's one of those that I kind of feel like I wouldn't even mind going over there and starting trouble with them too. I mean, what is going to happen? They're just not going to find that girl, and no one's going to go to jail. It's so crazy. Oh, and by the way, everybody who told me about last night, Snotty Chicken. Oh, I think I wrote kitchen, didn't I? Did I say that? Yeah, it didn't. It doesn't come out. Didn't come out so great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I know. I almost didn't do it, but I did. So yeah, you guys were talking to me last night about what in local news here says the kids. Really? Oh, are you local to that area, Justice? Just the shape of the house enough, seriously. And then I saw once where they were asking Don, did he bathe with Summer? And he said yes, he does. He did bathe with, he would shower with her. And then they said, would she shower with Candace? And he said, Candace doesn't shower. I'm like, oh my God. Everything about this is so wrong. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Candace doesn't really look like she showers. 30 minutes away. Oh, wow. Is everybody there furious? Because, like, there's so much wrong with all that. What is your thought? What is your thought? Okay, so I kind of go back and forth. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. But there's a part of me that says that something happened that day at that pond. Right. I do too. I think everybody does. I mean, it's amazing. Um, I don't know if something happened at that pond. I don't believe that she was planting flowers with her mom and then decided to, just go and check on her daughter. I don't believe that. And then go and just like immediately decide that someone took her. I mean, that just not her story doesn't make any sense. But then do we believe for sure that Dawn wasn't there? I mean, I don't know. We just know that what they're saying isn't right. And would they keep covering for each other? They're supposedly split up now, I believe. And then but they'll probably get back together when he gets out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, Quentin, I don't necessarily think that anybody did it on purpose, but when an accident happens, then you call, everybody just calls 911. You don't sit around and try to figure out how to get out of it. So, yeah, their story absolutely is not true. And that shithole downstairs that she was playing in, that's just not true. That's all nonsense. But you hate to go with the soul thing because that seems to be a go-to now. I don't even know if those people were smart enough to even do anything like that. I mean, they're not smart enough to pour piss out of a boot, but they are smart enough that they are getting by with this somehow because they absolutely have something to do with it. Yes, I believe they will take it to their grave. Yeah. See, that's weird because a lot of people you will find will end up turning on each other. Especially, I mean, I've seen YouTube videos where they're like, I think he's hitting her and stuff. I don't know. Craziness. Is that mom back there yet? It's because the red barrel and it says for sale. Oh, I don't know what that means. I don't know about that. Do you want to come up, Justice, and talk? So you don't keep writing? Sorry, I keep asking you all these questions and you're just writing. Oh. No, I haven't seen it. Oh. I'm going to put a link up here if somebody wants to come. I haven't seen that. Poor baby girl. God. Can't right now. Taking oatmeal bath. God. Oh, God. Yikes. Can't imagine that. Although, I turned 50 and everything goes right to hell. Actually, it happened before that, but eczema I could almost say eczema has ruined my life. Like it's such a thing. But I never had it before until I was 51 years old. I think when Dawn gets out, the shit's going to hit the fan. Well, hopefully that happens. And so he might go ahead and tell on her, you think? You think he might? I have this feeling that it's her that did something. And I think it was an accident. If it was an accident, it was her. If they sold Summer, then it was him. They're both as stupid as they can possibly be, but mostly her. Either way, they're all guilty as crap. The whole damn family, her mom too, even if you ask me. And how is it that I don't think it's even connected, but how is it that her sister went missing too? I mean, that's just weird, I think. How does that happen? I'll be back going to dry off. Okay, we will wait for you. It is so messed up. The whole thing is so damn messed up. Okay, so anybody who's really interested in these enchiladas, I will tell you right now the secret to these on whoever still think Grandis with me. Grandis knows too. She at least knows. There's no way around that. This is the secret to enchiladas. This right here. I've lived all over the country and there was times I could not purchase this, but I would have family mail it to me because this is the secret to enchiladas. And it is also a really good, we use this for like our hot sauce. We eat this on everything. It is awesome. And you won't catch anybody in my entire family if you go to their house. They have some. Everybody has some. So we mix that with tomato sauce. Not half and half, but real close. And I think you're right, Frazzled. I think that they do not have good Mexican food in Arkansas. My mom was born in Arkansas. Well, yeah, and you know what? Grandis got the hell out of there right away, didn't she? How weird is that? So much wrong with that for nobody to be in jail. I hope you're right, though, Frazzled. I really do. I hope you're right about this because maybe he did spend enough time in jail, but he's going to get wasted the minute he gets out. So who knows? I have this ugly feeling that it's actually Candace that did it. I just do. I think that something happened at that pond, but I don't have any reason to believe that other than she was gone after that. I don't think Grandis actually gave a crap about anybody. None of them do. They don't even seem to care that the boys are gone. They don't care about that. Mr. Snotty is available now. Everybody's been asking for him. Okay. All right. So I mixed together El Pato and tomato sauce. Just a little bit more tomato sauce than El Pato. And so after that, we're going to dip our tortillas in the and the sauce. And I will tell you something else, okay, just for fun, just absolutely for fun's sake. So we fry our corn tortillas in oil. And so the very best thing ever for a snack is a corn tortilla with raw onion and cheese and el pato. That sauce I just told you about. My best friend, we've been best friends since third grade, and we would have that for our after school snack. And even today, we text each other pictures when either of us have it. It is like so, so good. Usually when I make this, I end up just making myself one of those little things and scarfing it down. Thought you guys may not enjoy that, so I decided to not be a total pig on here. But is anybody feeling like this might be good? That you might like these, or you might want to make them, or this is the hard part right here, is rolling them all up because your hands get super messy, and it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. But it is the part that you would rather not do. And a lot of things that we do in, yes, I'm hungry now. Just the tortilla and cheese, and oh my gosh. You just want to just eat that right away. I don't know. Have you always lived in Arkansas, or have you ever had good Mexican food anywhere? Because like I lived in Cheyenne, and people there think that they have good Mexican restaurants. I mean, I would have people recommend places. They're like, oh, it is so good. And I go there and I'm like, yeah, it's actually not good. And that's okay. But they think it's good because they never had good Mexican food. So they didn't know. Mr. Snotty is in the house. I just walked into the kitchen. Sure smells good. Right? It does. It actually smells delicious in here right now. Pretty excited to eat this. I just feel like I need a breathing treatment. Oh. What up, Snotty? Beck, what are you thinking about Summer Wells? What do you think about that? Sorry, guys, I have to take you to. Well, oh, okay, that's really nice. But so you did have good Mexican food in California for sure. Yeah, okay. As like I said, some people just don't know that they haven't had it. They think they have, and I used to go to this restaurant and I would say, "Can I have?" I would ask them if I could have a chimichanga, and they would say, "No, we don't make that." And I'm like, "Okay, well, can I have a bean and cheese burrito, and could you deep fry it?" And they're like, "No, that's a chimichanga. We're not going to do." Like, oh my God. Seriously, is it that hard? You could not get one in that town. You don't. Actually, it's really not good food. That's one thing about Cheyenne. It's really awesome in a lot of ways, but food is not one of them. Okay, we've got 3 chihuahuas here that are extremely annoying. That's not new to anybody. They were thinking that you should write down the recipe. It's like soup Nazi. No Jimmy for you. Right? Yeah, we said you're not having a Jimmy and you're not. Don't try to play a trick on us here. It's not going to happen. Oh my God. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, try to have a chicken wing in that town. Oh, my Lanta. No. Their Mexican food's better than that. Yeah. It's not known for the food. That's for darn sure. And I really like good food. A lot. So does anybody know? Oh, you guys told me about Justin's story last night. Oh, you were right. You were right. I had seen a headline of that, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can handle that. No, you really can't handle it. It's pretty bad. And it's pretty damn bad. And then that thing in not too far from you, I guess, frazzled it. The deal in Oklahoma. That's kind of crazy, right? Of course, we're learning more and more about that. Toad raccoons. Oh, that was, yeah, it's a rough one. Very, very rough. I had a hard time with that too. Gosh. How did she even have that kid? Why did she have that kid? It's terrible because you hear, well, she was, she had this mental disease. Well, of course she has a damn mental problem. Normal people don't do shit like that. I don't even understand why she didn't have custody of any of her children. I don't even know. I guess she was allowed to take him to the park. God, oh, that poor child. That was bad. Those four. Thank God. Yeah, that's so nuts. And they're not going to extradite, I guess. They said in Daytona they're not going to send him back there. The guy they arrested in Daytona. I'm not sure why. They're not going to let him bond out, of course, which, well, I hope not. But I guess they're not going to send him back there either. They need to send him back there. Because why would he take off right after that? A lot of really strange stuff going on all over this crazy ass world. Oh, no, that's fine. If the boy needs heart to heart, then he needs it. Does anybody else have crazy ass chihuahuas? Because we absolutely do. And they're a lot. I'm getting ready to get my hands dirty, so I'm trying to prepare for that. That's always the hard part with this. I have to mentally prepare for putting my hands in this. Where is that light coming from? That's crazy. It wasn't here before. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Nope. Nope. That's good. Go do it. Do your mama thing. Best to everyone. Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. I'm not ready to put my hands in here. I'm not. I don't know why, but I don't want to. Chihuahua Psycho. Yep. We've got crazy Chihuahua business over here. We got 3 of them, and they are. Uh-oh. I'm making big time mess now. Yeah, we've got 3 crazy Chihuahuas over here. And everybody knows it. Any and everybody who's ever been here knows just how crazy they are. So I'm dipping all of these tortillas in this sauce. And then the hamburger that I cooked, I'm going to fill them up and roll them. Yeah, our Chihuahuas, it's funny that it's not funny, but so we have 3 of them, and one of them bites Mr. Snotty pretty regularly. She only likes me. She likes him, but she's kind of, I think I say she's on the spectrum. I don't know. Something's wrong with her. There is definitely something wrong with her. And then, but she also bites 2 of our daughters and our daughter-in-law every single time she sees them. So, but she's never bit me. And she doesn't bite everybody, but she does. She does bite. You know, fortunately, you can handle their bites, and they're not real tall or anything. So it's generally just the ankle area, if that's okay. Most people don't think it's okay. She's love the mama. Yeah, they love the mama. Yeah, actually, poor Mr. Snotty. Every time I leave, he has to deal with them crying the whole time I'm gone. Yeah, they love the mama. One of them really, really loves Mr. Snotty because that's the daddy's girl, and he does. He carries her around, and she's a little baby. She's daddy's little baby for sure. What is cute, when we are at our property up north, we do. They have coats, and I bought them boots, but they won't keep them on. Yeah, daddy's girl is a little bit of a brat. She loves mama too, but not like she loves daddy. Yeah, and my whole life, I just have been a big dog person. So when I came out with these Chihuahuas, nobody really could believe it. And can you fix me? Oh, are you? Yeah, come show. Oh, okay. Stop. Okay, here's Mr. Snotty and Daddy's girl. That's his baby. Can you fix my drink? Can you fix my drink? Huh? Babe, can you fix my drink? Can you fix my drink? Can you fix my drink? Okay, right here. Yep, that's the baby. That is the baby. The baby shit ass. It's what I call her most of the time. So everybody is going to really want these enchiladas. You are. And if you're anywhere near the Phoenix area, you're welcome to come over and have some. Because I made a lot. That's the thing about enchiladas. Whenever you cook them, you make a lot because it's a big mess. And you know, I grew up in a really, really big family. So, you know, just to feed the family, we probably made, I don't know. I don't think we usually made less than 10 dozen at a time. And tonight I'm making like 3 dozen. It doesn't really work to make it much less than that. I freeze them. When we go to our property up north, we take meals that I have cooked ahead of time and I freeze them. So when we go up there, I will cook breakfast. I cook a lot of things up there, but we generally take meals that I've prepared beforehand. I don't know. Most of you weren't here. We had our Friday night fun up at our property a couple weeks ago. Which we love to go and be up there. It's just that there are, you know, we're just got other things going on these days and we can't get up there near as much as we would like to. Our little home away from home. And one of our son-in-laws just built so we bought 80 acres and we gave each of our kids 10 acres. So we now have 30. And one of our son-in-laws just recently built a cabin up there. It's beautiful. It's amazing. We have a cabin and we have a toy hauler up there ourselves. And a tractor and quads and things like that. And pack rats, which are not lovely, just FYI. Not something, they really are something that I never even knew about. And getting rid of them is something also. Something pretty big. I think they're kind of comparable. They look different. I know a lot of people have issues with like roof rats. What we have up there are called pack rats. And they'll eat clothes. They'll eat anything. And they chew through the wires of your, you know, like in vehicles and things. They just cause a lot of damage. Pack rats bad, tractor good. Yep. Yep, that's for sure. So what do you want to talk about, Mr. Snotty? You want to give me some kind of ideas? Because I don't know what anybody wants to talk about. We were talking about Summer Wells because Dawn Wells is getting ready to get out of jail, and that's going to end up being a thing for sure. And the fact that he's just not going to be in jail for a long period of time is kind of, I don't know. Again, I think when Justice earlier said they're neither one, they're going to take it to their grave, I think that's right. And apparently they're just going to get by with that. I was listening to people earlier today on true crime lie lines and lives lies and lines. God, I can't ever say that right. And she had somebody local from the area on there too, and it's just, yeah, from the pack rat. We did try a lot of things like that. What we think we actually have it handled now. What we were trying all the things that we saw online and stuff, and I finally told Mr. Snotty, we need to go into town and ask the locals because they must know we can't be the only ones. And we went in and they said they use this, it's a motion censored light and a, yeah, we did. We tried a bunch of that stuff. Um, it's a motion censored light that has some kind of a sound to some sound that they don't like. And so whenever they get that motion, and when we are up there, so they haven't got into our cabin, which thank God, because then I wouldn't go in it. I'm not going to deal with it. But we never even use our toy hauler because they've taken it over, eaten clothes. They just eat everything. And so we put these things under there, and when we're over at our cabin, you should see those lights are going off every couple seconds. I mean, they're just everywhere. So crazy. And it looks like, because every single time we would go up, we would clean up all their mess and clean the whole thing up. And then we leave again and they come back and they're back, they've just come back in. And that's just really gotten very frustrating. So we now just, we just kind of sweep up their droppings. And so we can tell if there's more droppings. And it looks like we might have handled it with this LED strobe ultrasonic. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and we put it in underneath the hood of we have a Jeep up there and the tractor. They were chewing through the wires and stuff on that stuff too. Because that's what happens. A lot of people, those lights people put underneath their hood. And so we just put them inside of our toy hauler and underneath it. It seems to be working. Because otherwise I'm like, well, we might as well just let them have it. I mean, it's gross. It is so disgusting. They're big. They look like a softball. They're like this big. They're really fat and they're just gross. And their droppings are not anything like like mice. It's really big. And where with mice, I'm sure that they, peed on stuff anytime you ever saw them, but you never even see it. This urine, I'm telling you, you have to spray it and spray and scrape. I mean, it is like shellac. It is so nasty. Oh, they do. My brother used to work he's retired now, but he worked search and rescue. here in Arizona. And then when he retired from that, he worked. He handled down planes. So when a small aircraft or something would go down, he would get a page and have to do that. He told me that one time they were looking for a woman's remains, and they ended up finding a lot of it in a pack rat nest. They are so even I don't know, we had those sticky things for to catch them. They took those sticky things and put them all over the trailer. They just stuck them. That they didn't trap them. I think it trapped other stuff and they ate that off of there. Yeah. They drug some of those out of the trailer. It's something you can't even believe. Probably something you don't want to hear about, but sorry. I'm curious, does Mr. Beck like Mexican food? Just curious. Too late. I know. I know. It's so bad. You get on that topic and you're like, oh, I feel like, you just want to tell people because I never knew about it. Oh, awesome. So is everybody down with me making some tamales this year? I think it's a really good idea. I'm not proud of myself for never having done it before, but I'm still young. That's a good one. Still young enough. You wouldn't know it with that little 1-year-old wearing me down like him is busy. Yeah, I don't know how. Happy to help. Yeah, don't you think it would be kind of fun to know though? I don't know how either. I can't believe that. Oh yeah, yeah, I want to do that also. True, true, true. So many things I want to do that I can't believe I haven't done. Me neither too. Yep. You neither too. It's weird here. I've literally just ate Mexican food my whole life, and I've made chicken and dumplings. I've made all kinds of lots of Italian food, which I did not have as a child ever, ever, ever. Our when I grew up here, it was our spaghetti was Mexican spaghetti because we just didn't eat regular food. Right? What do you can, Frazzled? Yeah, and I don't care for Italian food at all, but I have cooked a whole lot of it because Mr. Snotty likes it. I make a pretty mean chipino. I wouldn't dare take a bite of it, but you can, dear me. Wow. Oh, I did not know about that. That I have never heard. Yeah. Somebody we know is getting ready to go deer hunting. Yeah, I don't like lamb, but I cook it. If you get me deer meat, I'll make some turkey. Right. Yeah. Well, somebody you know is getting ready to go. Myself, I don't like deer meat. I don't like game. I don't like anything gamey. I like elk. Deer is a little too gamey for me, but that's just me. Ugh. When I was a child, I could smell deer. I could smell it when I got off the bus. And that was like down this big dirt road. And then I would get home and I was like, I don't want any dinner. Like, why? I'm like, because it's deer and I don't like it. No, it's not. And I'm like, it is. I could smell it literally a quarter mile away. That's fine. Everybody can just mull upon it. I don't want it. I don't like it. That gamey taste is not good to me. Ugh. Elk actually tastes a whole lot like cow. I can handle elk. We always My family hunted. That's all. That's what we had. My dad came from Arizona on a visit and was shocked that you were canning deer. Yeah, I can't imagine. I've never heard of that. That's awesome, though. I mean, that's a good thing to do. Maybe you need to teach us, Frazzle. Maybe you could come on panel sometime and teach us how to. Did your dad hunt in Arizona? My family's big hunters. Oh, he did. So he's. So he probably knew about um, people in Arizona. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Good night. Thanks for coming. And come to Phoenix and eat some enchiladas when you want. um, my family loves to hunt in Kaibab National Forest. She's year round, Grant. Oh, yeah. Beck makes the jerky too. I just barely started making it, but not with deer. I don't want to smell deer. I don't want anything to do with it. So the big thing around here is Kaibab National Forest is that's where the Grand Canyon is. And so they say everything in Kaibab is a lot bigger than anywhere else. And it's true. Our property up north is borders right on Kaibab. Our property is 80 miles from the Grand Canyon, and there's some really good hunting up there for sure. Like even when the coyotes that we have here in the valley, they look like a small dog, and they look not very well fed and stuff. But up there, people think it's a wolf because they're just really, really big. Even the jackrabbits up there are huge. Squirrels, everything. So the coyotes have some really good eating. We don't see them ever on our property, but we have a trail cam that they are there quite often. We hear them every single night. I don't know if you guys have heard the coyotes, but yikes. It's a thing. It is a thing. I have finished rolling these, which thank God. It's a greasy, messy situation. I'll show you a picture just before I put them in the ovens. Oh my God, that's so good. So after you get them all rolled up in here, you pour more sauce over the top. And then I can get this open. Well, I'm going to struggle with this, of course. For some reason, I had it all ready to go, but now it wants to give me grief. Oh, this is crazy. So I'll put cheese over the top and then put them in the oven. And afterwards, smother them in sour cream. And so I don't know. You can see them right now. Okay, so there is a pan of them without the cheese. And then oh, absolutely. You can't believe, oh, cheddar cheese. Sharp cheddar. And you can't have too much of it, if you ask me. I'm a lover of cheeses myself. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff up there. Go ahead, Mr. Snotty, with that. We have some hawks up there that would probably like to have some Chihuahua also. Well, we have some here in the valley also. And in our neck of the woods over here, we have a couple owls that are looking for some Chihuahuas as well. We do worry about them, but let me tell you, oh, $3.50. Um, but we go with them always. Obviously, we don't let them just run. Although they don't really listen. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's the birds, yeah. Yeah, the coyotes don't come around when we're around. They are around, but they just don't come near us. Like I said, we hear them every single night. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but what we've learned, because it's a god awful sound that you hear every night, pretty much, or very early in the morning. What happens whenever the coyotes find, uh, when they catch something, they call the pack in to eat, and it's just a horrendous sound. Um, and sometimes it's really close, like, and they do. They look like wolves up there. They are really big. We generally, almost every time we go up and check the trail cams, we see at least one time that they've caught at least one coyote near. And what's weird, because you see coyotes around here all the time too. Like I said, they're very small and they are always trying to lure dogs. Yummy enchilada. Oh, yes. Okay, that's right. We need to show the enchiladas now that I put some cheddar cheese on them. So, getting ready to go in the oven. Yeah, anybody in the area will have enchiladas tomorrow. Um, yeah, they lure small dogs and things around here. But when you see them here, and they're just really, really mangy looking. And they are very well fed up there. They're huge. They're quite huge. Um, and here in the valley, you can see um, a lot of see javelina quite often. And we know that we've seen tracks up there that javelina have been there, like even just overnight. But we never actually see javelina up there. And we did finally this last time there were javelina on our game trail camera. And they're mean too. And they kind of hang out with coyotes a little bit, I guess. I don't know. We've seen a bobcat a couple of times up there. And we have seen tracks. There's lots of antelope up there and lots of moo cows, which I love. I have a particular loving for moo cows. They are I like to hug them. I like to talk to them, hang out with them. But the ones up there, they're free range. They're not trying to hang out with me at all. They don't want to do that. Especially when I approach their babies. They don't like it one bit. Hmm. Yeah, they will. They will. The javelina are mean. I've seen them down here in the valley quite a bit, but I have not. I don't actually ever see them up there. They a lot of like the coyotes are not trying to be by you. They want to run off. Javelinas are not afraid to at all. I've never heard of anybody being attacked by a coyote. I know it happens. I know animals do, but I know people who have been attacked by javelina. You'll see them at the damn convenience store over here. It's weird. So we're going in the oven. It's going to be a cheesy, yummy tortilla. Like I said, Mr. Snotty is not a big fan of it, but That's okay. We will eat it and like it. So whoever is interested, I will let you know that the hamburger that I is left over here, I'm going to put this back in my skillet. So I had drained the hamburger, the grease from the hamburger. I forgot to tell you about that. The hamburger that I did not use in these enchiladas, I'm going to add green chili and refried beans and cheese and milk to that. And I will make some beef and bean burritos, which that's what we put in our, we use the seasons I talked about. We put green chili in there and we put beans, a lot of cheese, and a little milk to make it creamy. Our burritos are pretty good. I'm just saying. I think some people have had them here and they like them. And then you can just deep fry it also and have a really yummy chimichanga. You guys, does anybody here like chimichangas? I love those very much. I don't think you heard me earlier. I don't think you were here counting characters. For the first time this year, because I don't know why it hasn't happened, your burritos are so good. Yeah, they're pretty good. I have heard that before. For the first time this year, I am going to make tamales. I don't know why I never have. I guess just because somebody, either a friend or family member, usually does, and I get them from them. But I've always I don't know why I haven't even thought about it. I don't know how I have missed out on somebody's tamale making session. Seems not even possible. But I have, but I'm going to make them. So I don't know what you think about that. Right? I've been reading a bunch of stuff on it. I know that I like the pork and red chili kind. So that's going to be my plan. And I can't see why I wouldn't. You know, when I made green chili burritos, my green chili burritos are pretty popular too. Can't imagine I can't make them. And A Fig said that she is going to ask her mother-in-law to help. Yeah, I love tamales too. Right. Yeah, I think that's what I hear too. And I don't how in the world, you know, my sister doesn't cook anything. Like I cook a lot. I cook every day. I cook breakfast, lunch, dinner. I cook a lot. I love to cook. My sister seriously doesn't cook anything, but she makes tamales. So there's no way on earth that I can't. I know that. I just haven't tried. Chorizo tamales? Really? Yeah, I think we need to make it an event for everybody to get involved in. But I have never heard of chorizo tamales. I mean, chorizo in anything is good. I love chorizo. My best breakfast burritos are steak burritos. Oh, chorizo burrito. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Snotty is snotty for sure. Mr. Snotty right now is being naughty. I meant I love your chorizo burritos. Oh, yeah. Steak burritos are pretty good though too. I think those are I thought those were your favorite, but um yeah, we're also gonna make a huh? You like that? Yeah, I caught on to all kinds of lingo that I didn't quite understand when I first met this guy. Fortunately, he wasn't trying to be Fred Snotty, he was trying to be Fred Snotty. Thankful for that. But I didn't know about cooking. I didn't know that was a thing. You know, he's like, apparently your sister can cook. And I'm like, she doesn't. She actually doesn't cook. It's like, yeah, I didn't really mean that. Okay, well, I didn't know about that kind of stuff. And apparently was quite sheltered. I don't know. We're going to have some enchiladas very, very soon. But until then, I'm going to have myself breathing treatment. I just love that Charlotte taught me that. I don't know. You guys know Charlotte on the web. I really like her a lot. She's the Katie Joy channel. Have you guys been catching Michelle's craziness? Wow. I've caught a little bit of it lately. Very little because I can't take it. I thought it was so funny because somebody put up, what is it called? I See What You Can't. I think that's the name of the channel. And, oh, can you make that stop, Mr. Snotty, please? Hello? That. That over there. Right there. It's a lot. Oh, you know what? That's not true. Okay. Sorry. That was absolutely not true. It was Amber Channel. And she actually said, I know you think that I keep backing this up, but I'm not. That's how much she repeats herself. And everybody knows it. Like, I'm like beating a dead horses, and you can't even use that with her. She's insane. And I think like last night or the night before, she was on for 8 hours. It's so incredibly crazy to me. I just don't get it. And she said they took her channel down. I guess she had a gun or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm probably not even supposed to say that. I don't know. I don't have one. Not right here. I do, but not parading around with it. I think she said that somebody was backstage. I don't know. Flashing themselves, and so she was. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was a lot. Even Amber said she couldn't take it. It was too much for her to take. Yeah, I don't think it. I don't think it's going very well for her because she keeps getting strikes. I guess she said they're not strikes, but they're taking her videos down. I'm pretty sure that they probably are strikes. I don't know. We have. Oh, I was gonna say we have 10 people, but we don't. We have 9 now. Just trying to tell everybody we are. Someone saw a gun and okay. I didn't see what happened. I just heard about it because she said about 1,000 times. It wasn't a strike. It wasn't a strike. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight. I mean, she just says things so many times. You just cannot even get. It's like, stop. You're making me crazy. Don't forget, we have a shirt giveaway. I am making. I'm waiting for something to come in the mail. Hopefully, I have it by Friday. I am making Molly a shirt that I wanted to make her for a long time because I just feel like it really is very appropriate. So anyway, I'm hoping I can have that done by Friday and I can show you. But anyway, we're gonna have a shirt giveaway on Friday Night Fun. And whatever shirt you want, I'll just make whatever shirt you want. Someone saw it. Oh. Gosh, I don't know. There's a lot going on there. And then can you imagine someone staying in that Airbnb? Can you just imagine you're staying there and all of a sudden you're like, what the F is going on right now? That's just a lot of stuff happening. A lot. I don't want anything to do with it. Yes, a shirt. She is freaking out over everyone. Oh, okay. She should probably be freaking out about a lot of things because she's got a lot going on there. There's a lot. Wow, my face is all greasy. You wouldn't believe I was cooking. Yeah, she probably should be freaking out because she's just up to all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't even know. I couldn't. I would be a nervous wreck. I couldn't live that life at all. I think I'm pretty fun. I know I'm fun. I thoroughly enjoy my own company a lot, and a lot of other people do also. But I'm not some kind of psycho like that. I could never. I would get a little bit nervous about that kind of stuff. When you're on disability. Oh wait. Right. And so what is she on disability from? Her the stroke? Oh yeah, that is it, right? And that's when she got Luna, I think. But somebody gave me a message the other day that was like Jake was already named before she got him. Well, I find that a little hard to believe. Really very coincidental. I mean, just that was a really that I bet. Yeah. Seems like an awful lot has gone on. Oh God. I am so happy my life has not been that colorful. I'm all about the grandkids and enchiladas. Yeah. Not gonna lie about the vodka. I like it also. Not gonna lie about that. But I do go to bed every night. See, I don't think she goes to bed. I don't know when that woman sleeps. That's not good. That is not a good thing. She needs to go ahead and go to sleep every once in a while. We are in 2 Fridays from now. We're going to be at a costume party. I don't know what I'm going to dress up as. I have to dress up as something. I want to try to go. I want to match up with Mr. Snotty, who's going to be Donald Trump. I don't know how that's going to work out, but It's on a Friday night, so I am going to go live at this costume party for a little while for our Friday fun. But there is going to be karaoke there, so I won't be able to do a real long time. Oh, is the bum back? Um, right. There's something really, I don't know. I was hearing stuff the other night about, oh, that's what really upset Amber. She was talking about, they said when her baby passed, she was passed out, drunk. I don't know. I don't really know how you live with that, but sadly, know what? Know what? You can just say it. I can hear it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not, that's not a good situation for sure. And I feel like she's not doing herself any favors putting all of her business online like that. Like, just literally a lot of craziness. I feel bad for her. I don't. I'm. She's actually a nasty person. She's very mean. I used to really feel bad for her, but I don't feel as bad for her because she is very, very hateful. But I just think, goodness sake, you got to stop. You got to stop with some of this. And people try to tell her. That's what I on the clip channel. They say that the chat is telling her the whole time to stop it, and she won't. You can't. I don't think you can't shut her up for nothing. It's not possible. I don't know what she's gonna do. God. Well, I would not know how to be her. God bless. Thank God for that kind of stuff. I not a psycho. Yeah, you just don't know what she's gonna do. I think she's probably unpredictable. Actually, no, she's pretty predictable, right? I think she's predictable. I think who another one is. You think about Billy Joe. What in the world with that stuff? Wow. And they're just gonna go to a beach hotel and act like the baby's not in a landfill. God, ugh, what is this world about? Oh, does she have minor children, Frazzle? Oh, well, yeah, she always says that she has kids in boarding school. That's right. But her mother actually has them, right? Who knows? Who knows? I forgot about that. Yeah. Wow. She clearly doesn't tell the truth about anything. That's another one that I don't, you could never feel comfortable to believe what she says. There's no way of saying, oh, yeah, I'm sure. No, I don't think you can do that. But so she has a daughter that has children. I don't know. I actually have no idea. Again, what we know is from her, I think. I mean, I know people are finding things out. I don't know a whole lot about that. But I heard Amber saying stuff the other day that actually Amber got very choked up and said she couldn't even talk about it anymore. She had to get off because it's just a lot. And then all this, I don't know, stunt double or whatever she was. I don't know. I would imagine. And so they are. So one of them is Tim, because that's what I think Amber was reading. And then there's that video of her laughing her ass off when she accidentally threw concrete on her husband. And she just kept saying, he's really drunk. And it didn't sound like he was, sound like she was. And he wasn't laughing about it. Can you imagine living like that? Yeah, it's not funny. He threw concrete on me. That is clearly not a funny thing to happen. I bet they are getting tired of it. I would be exhausted by it. Yeah, she is just really nuts. And that's why I was like, okay, I have to really quit laughing because it's funny in some ways. I like to watch the clip channels. I've gone into hers and tried to hang out for a while. I've only been able to do that a couple of times. And that's because I'm busy doing something. One night I really tried to engage with her just for shits, but um you can't really just sit through 8 hours of that. That's just not an option for most people. And so what do you guys think? Are these people that are really appear to be committed to her? I know they can't be. So what is it? I think mostly it's people who just hate Molly. But what are some of the motives of these people? Because how could you actually devote that kind of time in your life to that? I mean, they're on there a long time. I'm not sure of all the motives. I know that a lot of people are making fun of her. But even those people have to have said this is too much because it's beyond funny for me at this point when she's doing such crazy shit. Right. Yeah, that's mostly what I see too. And so I can kind of laugh at that. But yeah, what Amber played the other day was really a lot. Yeah, but this is a train wreck that has gone off the damn track. I mean, way, way off of it. Right. But how do they benefit from something bad happening? Because it's almost inevitable. How will they benefit from that? That's what I don't get. Clearly, they're waiting for something, but I just can't see how that's going to benefit anybody because I'm actually afraid. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see some of the things I've already seen. There are a lot of it that I can laugh at. I am not going to lie. Off the track, rolled over and going, yes, it's so bad. She didn't beat a dead horse all to hell. I don't even know. Like I said, Ember was like, I know you think that I've been backing this up and I haven't. It's like, oh my God, this is like 3 solid minutes. And yes, I did actually think that she was backing it up. I totally thought that. I don't know why, because I do know that she beats a dead horse to hell. But yeah, I don't even know. I should probably not even talk about her because I don't want to see anything bad happen. I just think it's inevitable, and there's people promoting it. That's not cool. It's actually not. I have no idea what they're going to get out of it. Maybe there's something I just am not catching. Yeah, there are, I guess, because they cannot be enjoying it. I think what I'm thinking is it's 100%. Has to be. Nobody can be enjoying that. If they say they are, they have got to be lying. There's just no way. Even if you liked it, when somebody says something 100 times in a row, or for like literally half hour straight, even if you like what they're saying, that you have to have been, you had to have gotten lost in that. There's just no way. Oh, hi, Mandy Lane. Yeah, I'm carrying on about Michelle just because I think it's just gotten way too crazy. I think it's going off a deep end at some point. Maybe somebody is waiting for. I do wonder, did Justin ever show up? Yikes! I shouldn't say that. And I wonder if she ever has somebody in that Airbnb, if she's going to play that for the shit show Michelle license. Right? She absolutely does. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, I watch the clip channels and I've tuned into hers a couple of times, but definitely not like for an entire show. Like I can't. No, I don't. I think nobody can do that. But some people are, I think. And then you hear people saying, "I'm really sorry, Michelle, people are hurting you," and stuff. And you're like, "Really?" Besides being a shit show, she's actually hateful. She's not a nice person. She's absolutely not. And I don't doubt for a second that these people. She said he is in love with her. Right. This oh the oh my god. I did not know she had a best friend, Justin. Oh my god. Everybody told me the other night I was dying. And he did her dirty. Yeah, well, it sounds like everybody has, but yet I'm pretty sure she's been the dirty doer, for sure, at least to some degree. I know. Shit. Yeah, and that's what she kept saying over and over and over the other day, that, she got rid of that video, she deleted it, no one's ever going to see it. And the only reason I heard it on Amber's channel because Amber was saying, "No, we have it. We have it." She can't think that for 1 second that that's not out there. And then she was like, "No, I'm going to fight it because I don't like their terms of service." Well, that's not an argument. That is not an argument. Oh my god. Oh, so she's got a I don't know what you call it. Because she said she hasn't had sex since May 9th, 2021, right? Because she was going to try to come on to the police. Wasn't she going to do that? She was going to tell the police how she needed some reverse cougar, right? Yeah. I do not think that, I don't think that anything she says is true. Did you check that? It's all online right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Seriously. Does he watch her channel? If he does, then obviously he's got some other kind of motive, because there is nobody in their right mind that really wants to be part of that. That's just not, there's no way. That's why I'm saying all these people who act like they just feel so sorry for and love her so much, it's not true. Right, right. Yeah. He does watch your show. Okay, well then he's a mess too. I don't even think crazy people can handle that. I really don't. I honestly have no idea how anybody is handling that. Did you check those? Mr. Snotty, did you check the enchiladas? Okay. Seriously, she has a date. Oh, you were okay. I feel like it's a hookup or something. She's been telling everybody how she hasn't had sex since May 9th, um, 2021. I heard Robin was on her live all last night. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I didn't see that, but I think Robin has been on all kinds of lives. Um, I don't really even know what she's saying. I'm sure this is a very rude thing for me to say because I'm sure she's crying because she actually always did. You want to be a trophy wife? Well, you have a trophy wife. Just kidding. Popping in to like and say hi. Hi, Devious. Oh yeah, you weren't here tonight. What is Molly still on? I heard she was earlier when we first started, and I'm glad because I was getting a little nervous that I hadn't seen her for a couple days, which I was glad. I'm really glad she took some time off. She needed to, but it was making me a little bit nervous. Oh, you don't think so? Oh, you don't think she's okay? Is that what you mean? Oh my gosh. Oh, she's off. Oh gosh. That whole Jeremy thing freaked me out. I'm like, oh my God. I had a bad feeling. I had a really bad feeling. And then she is, she is, okay, good. I hope she got some sleep because that was just the last thing, seriously. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Did you guys listen to that crazy Jeremy story? God. I was so disappointed because I was hoping that was not going to happen. And then I'm listening to it going, oh my God, there is no way this is over. Right. And then, and he didn't know anything. It's like, where was the funeral? Oh, let me look. I don't remember. What was the name? You know, uh, she almost had me for a minute because when she was like, well, I'll just send you another $1,000. I'm like, oh my God, she's not really buying this, is she? You just can't have all these things happen. That's not normal. That's really too bad because I know that she was looking forward to that. But I do think she's going to take Justin. Oh, good, good. Right. What in the hell? You know, you don't want to do that, but you just want to say, okay, did your boyfriend really die or not? Like, okay, literally, people can't just make that up. But there was too much strange stuff. Do you think, because I kind of feel like maybe there is some kind of substance abuse or something, maybe, like, I don't know. That whole hold on, let me look and see the person that was in the car with me thing. I mean, that stuff kind of was a lot for me. It was a lot, right? Because and then he was like, "Well, I have to pack up the car." Well, he'd already told her he'd done that. So there was just too many. And how do you not know where you just went for a funeral? How do you not know that? I mean, at least have your story a little straighter than that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I know. That doesn't sound right at all. Well, what did he say? Oh my God, uh, quick hookup or something before he left, something like that, on one of those sites. It is exactly why I can never be part of life the way they do that. Oh, on Grinder. That is something like Tender, I think. I feel like these are just for hookup. I don't know. I've never been on either one of those sites, but right. Well, it definitely doesn't make sense that you don't know where you just drove to a funeral. Right. Okay. Well, so I don't know where I heard it at. Ate your boyfriend just passed, and you're right. Yeah, there's something just really odd about all of it. I remember when I didn't know, and why would I know what Netflix and chill means? Because I wouldn't know that. Because not that I said Netflix and chill, but if I did, that's exactly what I would mean. But come to find out has a that means I don't know if Netflix really has anything to do with it, but I think it's just a hookup. So so when I found out, I did make sure that I told my kids all the time that Mr. Snotty and I were going to Netflix and chill just because we weren't, but it made them uncomfortable. Yeah, apparently, if you say Netflix and chill, that means somebody's coming over. I don't know if you watch Netflix or not, but you do. You have it's a hookup, and I'm like, why in the hell would anybody think that? Because it sounds really reasonable to me that I'm just going to chill out, make some popcorn, lay on the sofa, and watch a movie. But it has a whole nother meaning to it. I don't know. I can't live in the world of weird shit today that's going on. I mean, I do. I just stay in this bubble right here. I stay in my own bubble. Right. Who the hell just like, I don't know you, but let's just go ahead and just come over and have relations and leave? Yeah, I know. I'm old too. I don't. Right. Right. I absolutely do on my phone. Um, my phone is now my TV. For a long time, I used to tell people, you should quit calling my camera because you might think that this is a phone, but really it's my camera. And now I'm like, okay, this is my TV. So quit calling it because this is not me trying to communicate with anybody. Just taking pictures and watching Schitt's Creek. That's the kind of thing I'm doing. Wait. Oh, oh, I don't know if I understand. Mandy, have you watched it yet? I'm really watching and chilling. No, seriously. Uh, I know it's so bad. Oh my god, my phone rings and I'm like, really? What? What? What do you want? It's really bad, right? I need to. And I just got a new phone. I kept my old phone. I carry both of them around, and I've got shit going on with both of them. Oh my god! So you just started that, and so you're talking about like season one, then? I think it's a few days they talk or whatever. I didn't care for. I don't know. I love stupid, smutty shit like that, but I couldn't get into a lot of it. Season three now. Yeah. Oh, three. I don't think I've seen. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Right. Oh my God. That's exactly right. How many people should watch Dahmer and on Netflix and understand that that's not a good idea? Oh, okay. See, yep. Now I'm gonna have to because I binge everything. I don't even want to watch it if I can't watch like a whole season. I know. I'm like, no, wait till next week. No, I don't have to. So I was talking about last night, instant gratification. It's like, probably what I Google more than anything is when in the hell is the next season of such and such? Because what the hell are we doing here? Oh my God. See, that's scary as crap. Oh yeah. Okay. So do we love also what is the other one? Married at First Sight. I like that one too. Actually, the one I really love is Married at First Sight in Australia. Those people are get have some shit going on. Yeah. I know. I love when I come across something and I'm like, oh my God, there's 10 seasons and I have never seen it. Like, I am down. This is my life for a good long while. Yeah, I hate when I run out. I'm like, what the F now? Please let me find another one. I hate when I find something and I'm like, okay, there's one season. I don't think I can commit to that because then it's just going to drive me nuts. Yeah, I liked the first one. I don't know. I'm thinking that, well, that first one, that one lady was just cuckoo. That was really wild. I'm glad he didn't go there. Oh, hi, Pinky Star. We're talking about Netflix and chilling and things like that. Um, I made enchiladas earlier. Oh my god. That one lady was totally crazy. She was really pretty, but then wow, that was a lot. And then that Giovanni stuff, I don't know. I think I did watch the second one. I think I did. But if 3 is out, the good thing is, oh, they put out the whole season at one time. Yeah, see, that's what is has to happen for me. What do you guys think about? I do like Married at First Sight, but also oh my gosh, what about The Circle? Do you guys like The Circle? I liked the first couple of them. It's kind of fun, I guess. I feel like I could do The Circle because I could just sit hoarded up in a room and just watch. I don't know if you can. 90 Day Fiance. Oh my God, yeah. Seriously. And I had never ever watched it. And then my son was telling me about, he watched some YouTube channel and he told me about Soja Boy and Baby Lisa. And I just was peeing my pants. I couldn't even stand it. So I had to go check it out. And yeah, I'm all over every single bit of that. Single Life, all of it. I know. And I probably spent like 20 years not watching any reality TV. And all of a sudden, I'm just like a fiend. The Circle is kind of good. I mean, the first couple were good because some of them are like catfishing and try to figure out who it is or whatever. But they're just hoarded up all by themselves. That's what attracts me to that. I feel like I could do that very easily. I'm really okay with just being by myself. I mean, I love having my kids, and I say that because this house, my house, is pretty much, a lot going on here all day long. So it's kind of fun for them to see how they're trying to figure out who's really who and what's going on and stuff. Oh God, did you really see? I didn't. I never ever got into the teen teen mom or any of this stuff from MTV. For like 20 years, I didn't watch any reality TV at all. That's funny. I did not remember that. And now I'm absolutely hooked on Real Housewives, all of this crap, all of it. Dubai. I mean, you're looking at Jen Shaw's going to go to prison. She's straight going to go to prison. And I think she should. I think she deserves to. It's still sad to see that happen, but yeah, she was clearly up to some nonsense and ripping off very vulnerable people. That was pretty bad. Teen mom makes me angry. I never ever, I don't have any idea. I always hear people talking about the different people from there, and I don't know anything about them. I never watched Honey Boo Boo. Yes, Jen needs to go to prison for that. She does. I mean, on the show they seem, they make it look really sad, but really what's sad are the people you ripped off. Sorry. While you lived some highfalutin crazy life. Is Teen Mom still on? I've thought about trying to get into it, but I just don't know that a lot of this stuff I watch when I go to bed and I just wake up in the middle of the night and watch a little bit more. Yeah, that was really bad. And even everybody else had already taken a plea deal. So that had to tell you something. And before that happened, everybody on the show was like, yeah, there's something sketchy about, like, what does she do? People caught her that, like, stealing her and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can watch Teen Mom. I tried to watch something like that. I don't think it was called Teen Mom, but it just seemed like everybody was so stupid because you have all these like parents acting like these children are not children. Thought it was a little much for me. Yeah, it's just I just always hear things about like Katie Joy. I don't know. There was some kind of shit with Katie Joy and Teen Moms or something. Janelle, I hear this, but I wouldn't know them if they knocked at my door right now. I wouldn't have any damn idea who they were. Oh, good night, Mandy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Go and watch some Netflix and chill. Oh, that's funny. So, anything else I need to watch? Any ideas? You know, Yellowstone, I guess everybody was really involved in. I kept hearing that, and I really tried, but I couldn't get into that. Anybody else like that one? Like I had people begging me, just try it, but I couldn't. Well, Mr. Snotty's going to have some enchiladas and be done for the night. He just barely got off work. Me too. I had my little baby all day and he wears the Dobby out pretty big time. Oh, you said goodnight to Mandy. Oh, not for yourself. Misunderstood. I thought he was saying goodnight to himself for himself. Which is kind of weird because I was over here seeing that he wasn't going to bed. He's having some dinner finally. It did take me a little while to make it, but also he was on a conference call till later in the evening. So it's what happens when all your coworkers are in other countries. You end up having to have calls up until the evening time. And that's what happens to Mr. Snotty a lot. And then we have the baby at around 7ish in the morning, which he's an absolute blessing. He's a total delight. But he is on the move a lot. And I'm a lot older than I was when I was chasing my kids. It's different, right, grandmas? Any grandmas out there know it's a lot different. I think, man, there's a reason why you have your kids when you're younger because I just don't, I get tired now. Got the grandkids in the AM, 10:30 here. Enjoy your dinner, take pictures. Oh, okay, yes, I will do that. Good night, Frazzled. It was so awesome to hang out with you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm probably getting ready to wrap this up. Oh, look at Mr. Snotty. He's feeding the bratty chihuahuas before himself even. Yeah, they're pretty spoiled chihuahuas around this place. Pretty spoiled. Two of them sleep on my pillow, which is very uncomfortable. But I can't really, they won't move. I even knock them off of it and they get right back on. One snores right in my face all night long. It's pretty ridiculous. You would think that I actually had no control over it. I just let it happen. That's really what happens. I just let it happen. But okay, I guess we'll call it a night. I hope everybody enjoyed some enchilada making. And if you're anywhere near Phoenix, you are welcome to come have enchilada. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we will say goodnight for tonight. I'm going to go see if I can see how Molly's doing. Go watch her replay, whatever. See how all that's working out. But I hope everybody had a good time. Please come back. Don't forget, we have a shirt giveaway on Friday for whatever that's worth. Uh, a thank you to everybody. I appreciate everyone so, so much. And everybody have a good night and a wonderful day tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow night, hopefully. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.